Hi channel, welcome to my YouTube. I'm kidding. Hi guys, welcome to Book Reviews with Duchess. My name is Goitse and I need you to know that every time you don't like, subscribe or share my content, a unicorn dies. I know that with a lot of YouTube content, the first video serves as an introduction, and the YouTuber is expected to tell you a bit about themselves, answer a few of your questions. But I think we should do things a bit different. So what we will be doing is we are gonna have a conversation about my relationship with books and what you should look forward to seeing in the next couple of 3 to 4 weeks, and what our next video will be about. So my relationship with books, I would like us to start there. My relationship with books wasn't a very beautiful one because I remember having a conversation with my elder sister, and I don't know, I said something very stupid when I think of it now. I said something about me not being able to read a book that doesn't have a sketch or anything nice, or even if it's just a picture, because books felt a bit too dull for me. And she kind of put me in like some sort of masterclass and was like, no, you can't say that. That's not a very wise thing to say. um Reading is way more than that. It gives you the opportunity to dream with your mind, with your eyes open. So I was still a bit, nah, I'm not a reader, books are not for me. I can't do movies either because Huizone has a short attention span. And she was like, no, here's XYZ. Can we rather get you a book and then you'll tell me what you think? And she somehow managed to convince me, but I still don't know how she did that, but she managed to. So in week, we went to the local library in Kutzong, and when we got there, my sister picks out that Hunger Games novel series. She picks it out and she's like, do you know the movie Hunger Games? And I'm like, but dude, I can't watch movies to save my soul because of the girl's concentration span. And she's like, I think these are a good start because they were adapted into a movie. A lot of people are talking about it. So if you feel like the books are not doing it for you, then you can watch the movies and you'll be good. We took those books with her library card because I didn't have one. After all, I wasn't a reader. Books were just this draining thing that I pictured as a person just taking in 1,000 words at once and just formulating stories with them. We took the books home, and I remember those books said like this. What's this? For the whole duration that we bought the books said they were deco. I didn't bother reading them because I felt they were not me and they were not on brand. Like Point Huizone didn't associate with books. Okay, the time came where we had to take the books back. I believe she was disappointed because she was trying to win me in as a reader, but I was not having it. Okay, sure. We then took the books back and she just saw horror. Happened to us about and it ends at that. And then one day I had this friend called Tumelo. Shout out to Tumelo because she didn't even convince me to read, but she used to post these WhatsApp statuses, right? And they would have a sketch and maybe 2 to 3 lines. And I was always like, girl, where do you get, what's the name of this Instagram page? Because, well, I need this. And I also used to show the screenshots to my sister. They were so powerful. They were very short yet powerful. And I loved the graphic aspect to it. I loved the sketches in the screenshots, and I was more interested in that. But my sister, on the other hand, was interested in the writing. So we asked Tumelo, and Tumelo is like, no, that's actually a book. I'm like, huh? And she's like, yes, it's a book called Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I used to say Rupi Kaur. I only found out it's Rupi Kaur a few moments ago when I watched her interview, but that's a story for another day. And she's like, you should really check her out. She's on Instagram. She's an Instagram poet. That's how people refer to her as. We'll talk about that soon. And she also talked about a whole lot of other African authors who wrote in the same style as Rupi did. The girl went to Instagram and she checked Rupi out, and I headhunted that book so much. It felt like it was my 9 to 5. I wasn't even working. But I was so concentrated and determined to find the book because it felt like she was doing it different. It wouldn't feel like I'm reading something in long passages. It was feeding to people like me who had a short concentration span. And it has been a beautiful journey ever since. I believe that had it not been for Instagram poetry, which we will talk about a few weeks from now, I don't think I would have been a reader. So I started with Rupi's book. Dumelo also told me about Upile Chisala's book. I read the two, Beautiful Nectar by her. And I remember reading Whiskey, Words and a Shovel, part 1, 2, 3. They were all from this publishing company or publishing house. I don't know how you want us to refer to it. Andrews McMill. And I remember reading a series of books, and the most amazing part was with Rupi's book, I think I finished it in an hour, which was so weird for someone that didn't like reading before. Okay, I read that. I read a whole lot of books in a week, and I was now eager to know more and do more and things like that. And then I remember this one time, my sister and I went from Carltonville to Freiburg for December holidays. And then as we were in the car, she shows me a PDF that was sent into a group. We went to a script writing and directing group and workshop, and she shows me this PDF and she's like, check this out. It's a magazine. They're looking for content contributors because I loved writing, which is weird. Like, how are you someone who likes writing but you don't read other people's work? And then she's like, check this out. If you want to do something, they say you can email XYZ and write for them. And you won't believe this. Before then, I wasn't a reader. I just loved creative writing. I went through the magazine, looked at the content that they covered, and I remember saying to my sister, I would love to write for them because I feel like this magazine is on brand. Like, it fits with Johnny's neck. And then I remember going through it and saying to her, I would love to write for them, but I would love to bring in something different. They didn't have book reviews, and I just felt Rupi touched me. She made me read a whole series of other books and poetry books and other books, because I remember it was during that time where I read Bear by J.K. Pamote. I read The Spoken Feelings of a Gentleman and all the other books by that very author. I think I've read all his books. I read a lot of stuff. So I felt if I can get a lot of people like me, or who were like me before I was introduced to reading, to read Rupi's work, then we will have a whole nation of readers. Okay, so I started freelancing for that magazine. I started book reviewing, and my job as a book reviewer actually landed me my next job, which was editor-in-chief at the very same publication, but not the same magazine, like a sister magazine, which was really cool. So I think what you can get from this story is One, if you didn't like reading before viewing this, start now. Or start now. That's all I'm gonna say. And two, it all started with a conversation, and a conversation I had in 2018 affected my career, my creative writing career onwards. Because had my sister not asked me to start reading, or had she not motivated me to start reading, then I don't think I would have been a book reviewer. I wouldn't have that on my CV. I wouldn't, this wouldn't even be my niche, and I wouldn't be adopting a new baby every month. These are my babies. And I yeah, I think it's all dependent on your state of mind, the types of conversations you have with people, and yeah, that is it. Okay, so the next thing I would like us to talk about is what you should look forward to in the next couple of weeks. We are definitely going to be reviewing from today onwards, and yeah, we will be reviewing a lot. And I think the first book we'll be reviewing will be this book, because if you know Huitsione, you know that she loves comedy, and Trevor's book is that and more. So next week, next week Sunday, look forward to me reviewing Bonner Crime by Trevor Noah. I know some people might refer to it as an old book, but on this channel, this is a safe space. This is a reader safe space. We don't discriminate against books or people. And yes, so you should look forward to that. We'll be reviewing Trevor's book. You can suggest books for me to read and edit and things like that. And on the last video that we'll be taking, I'll be reviewing my sister's book. Let's say it's called Honeymoon, Honey Earth, Honey Fire, Honey Spirit. And I look forward most to it, because if you have read the book, you'll finally get to know the writer's perspectives, because she has never done an interview based on the book before. And you'll get to know the story of the book from the perspective of a person who wrote it, and the perspective of one of the first people to have read the book, edited it, and helped distribute it. And the last item I would like us to talk about is, I think we are done. We are done. I hope you enjoyed this. And a quick reminder that if you don't like, edit, comment, or share the content on this channel, a unicorn dies. My name is Khwitiane. Thank you for watching.